Earlier this week, fintech platform MoonPay announced a new partnership with Deel that it says will allow for salary payouts to be completed with stablecoins. MoonPay adds that this offers a faster and more flexible way to get paid. Joining me now is Pham, MoonPay's Chief Legal Officer and Chief Administrative Officer, and she was previously the acting chair of the CFTC. Caroline, welcome.
Hi, Ashley. It's so great to be here. Thank you.
So great to have you. Can you share a little bit more about the service that MoonPay is providing and this new partnership with Deel?
Sure, of course. So we're very excited to announce this partnership with Deel, which enables cross-border payroll payouts. That means employees can opt in to be paid in stablecoins, and some of the benefits of that, especially from a cross-border perspective, are instant settlement, and you have it available right away.
All right, and how will it work if I'm an employee and I want to receive stablecoin for payment?
Sure, of course. So it's through the Deel payroll platform. And as an employee, you opt in. It's being offered in the UK and the EU to start, and then we'll be rolling it out to additional markets after that.
All right, and I understand you've announced 8 partnerships this year so far. Can you give us a breakdown of the other exciting news?
Of course. So I think 2026, like I said, is really the year of institutional adoption. It's the year that we start to see some of these commercial use cases actually go live, because last year we finally had the regulatory clarity that was necessary, especially from the SEC with their token taxonomy, to enable some of these partnerships to launch. So just a couple examples of the partnerships that we've launched since the beginning of the year. We have, of course, sponsored the X Games League, which is super exciting, and we're going to have the exclusive there for crypto, fintech, and payment providing. We also have announced that we're powering the Rumble wallet. And just yesterday, we announced the Telegram wallet. So you can imagine that all of the users, the creators that are on Rumble, everybody who's using Telegram, you can now send crypto, send stablecoins through your wallet that seamlessly.
All right, and I understand you started this role right in the beginning of January. You were former acting chair of the CFTC. How did that role prepare you for your role at MoonPay, and what are you exactly focusing on at MoonPay?
Of course. So with my background at Citigroup, where I was a senior banking executive across a lot of different dimensions, both institutional and consumer businesses, and involved in digital asset strategy across the firm, including as head of market structure, going to the CFTC, I was able to use my real world experience, hands-on experience building digital asset products and services to then make sure that we had policies in place, right? US crypto policy that would enable the actual use and adoption of crypto assets to modernize our payments and financial market infrastructure. So then, having worked both in the private sector and in the public sector, it's been great for me to bring my background in banking, payments, and markets to MoonPay, because really MoonPay's value proposition is that we are the trusted, compliant, global infrastructure partner to regulated financial services firms that enables access to the digital asset ecosystem. So look, it's 2026, it's first quarter. What is every investor, every board of directors is asking right now? What is our digital asset strategy? And if you're some of the largest firms, you have been working on your digital asset products and services, maybe in-house solutions that you've been building since maybe 2018, 2019. But most people haven't had the luxury of dedicating that much OpEx for a day that may never come, for regulatory clarity that may fail to materialize. And so now, what is your digital asset strategy? How do you turn on access to the millions of people worldwide who use crypto, who use stablecoins, who are crypto native and want to have that as their form factor? That's where MoonPay comes in, because we provide white label global infrastructure, and that's why we're excited to do things like powering the Rumble wallet, like powering the Telegram wallet, and we have more partnerships to be announcing this year as well.
All right, and in our last minute together, how difficult is it for a digital asset crypto company to stay regulated?
So look, the rules are the rules, and I think in the payment space that's been pretty well settled for quite some time now. MoonPay really prides itself on being one of the first to really take that compliance-first approach. We have 47 money transmitter licenses across the United States. We have the New York BIT license. We have the New York DFS Trust Company. We have licenses all over the rest of the world, in the UK, the EU, and Australia. And I think having that compliance-first approach and having a robust risk management program in place is really what differentiates those digital asset services firms.
All right, thank you, Pham, MoonPay's Chief Legal Officer and Chief Administrative Officer, for joining us at the New York Stock Exchange.
Thank you for having me.